Hi guys, welcome to Yet Academy MAT1100 tutorial sheet 1. So in this tutorial we are going to solve some questions from this tutorial sheet that we were given. You should pay close attention. If you have any question or concern, I will give you the line which you can contact or text on WhatsApp or direct call. And at the end of this video, you are free, you can register with us as Yet Academy. We provide the solutions for MAT1100, not only mathematics but also chemistry and biology, physics, and these other courses. So feel free to subscribe to our channel and register with us as we start this tutorial sheet. Let's pay attention. Okay, so we continue where we ended. We will start from question number 10 coming down. Okay. Alright, so question 10 is saying simplify and express 1 over root of 12 plus 1 over root of 48 minus 1 over root of 27. So we have to express this equation into simplest form where p is irrational. So how do we go about it? Okay, so we can start. Here you have 1. So you can express this 12 by expanding it by writing as 3. You can multiply it by 4, which can give you 12. Plus you have 1 there. Then 48, you can express it in the form of 16, again times 3. From there, then we have another one where you have 1. 27, you can simplify it in 3 by 9. Okay, so from there now, you see here that we're going to have 1 over, what is the root of 4? It will be 2 over, by root of 3. Then there it will be plus 1 over, what is the root of 16? It will be 4, then the root of 3. Then minus, then there, what is the root of 9? It will be 3 over root 9. So from here now, you can see that when we do this now we can now simplify it into its simplest form by doing it. Alright, we can proceed now to question number 11. Without using a calculator, simplify each of the following. Okay, so we have the following numbers where we have number 1, it is 1 over root of 5. So how do we solve this? So we can now proceed to question 12. Rationalize the denominator of the following. So let's see how we can rationalize this expression that we have been given. From here now, how do you rationalize the denominator? You have to multiply it with itself, then you change the sign here. That can be 1 minus root of 3 over 1 minus root of 3. Then from there, alright, then from there you can multiply the denominator with its denominator, the numerator with its numerator. So if you multiply the numerators there, you are going on top, we are just going to have 1 minus root of 3. Then from there, what you do here, it is the same as you have 1 plus root of 3, then you are multiplying it by 1 minus root of 3. Then from there, you say 1 minus root of 3 over, then that one you multiplied it with that one. In other way, you multiply this one with everything that is there like this. Again, you multiply this positive root of 3, you multiply with everything that is there. Then from there, you can do now, you maintain the numerator. From there, you maintain it. Then you multiply that one times that one, it will be just 1. That one times that one, it will be root of 3. Then that one, 3 times 1, it will be just 3, like that. Then the root of 3 times minus root of 3, it will be just negative 3, because the root and the root, they will go. So you're going just to remain with 1 minus root of 3. There, down there, we are going to have 1 minus 3. Since this, they will subtract. Then from there, you can say 1 minus root of 3 over 1 minus 3. There, it will be just 2. Then from there, you can now leave it in with 1 over negative 2 plus root 2 over 2. Then from there, you are done with this question. Let's proceed. We have another one here where we are supposed to, the same question, you can first simplify it by doing this, where you say, you can just expand this to be like this. From there, you know to say 4 over, when you multiply those different, if you multiply those, you're going to have 9. Then from there, you're going to have minus 2 root 2. Then from there, you're going to have 2, like that, if you multiply them. Then from there, I hope you understand what I've done here. Then from there, what you do now, you can say 9 minus 2, which will just give you 7, then minus root of 2. Then from there now, that's when you can introduce its conjugate. We are going to say 9 plus 2 root of 2 over 9 plus 2 root of 2. Then besides doing that, you know here that this is just the difference of 2 squared, where you're going to say, okay, 4 times 9, 4 times 9, it will give you, which is 18, so it will give you 36. Then 4 times that one, it will just give you 8 root of 2. Then from there, this is just the difference of 2 squared, where you're going to have 81, then minus 4. Then from there, you know to say 36 plus 8 root of 2 over that one minus that one, it will just give you 70. It will give you 77. Okay, so from there now, okay, so from here now, from here now, we can clearly say here, we'll do, we can expand this, which will give us 9. Then there, it will give us 3 root of 2. Then again there, it will give us 3 root of 2. Root of 2. Then there, it will give us positive 2. Then from there you say 4 over this 9, we'll add it with that 2. Then there we are going to have negative 6 root of 2. So this it is like this. There it will be 11, then minus 6 over 2. Then this one we can multiply it now by its conjugate, where here it is going to change. We are going to have 6. Then from there we shall have root of 2 over 11 plus 6 root of 2. Then from there we clearly say if you multiply 4 by 11, it will give us 44. Then if you multiply by that one, it will give us 24 root of 2. Then from there it is the difference of 2 squares. So if you multiply 11 by 11, it will give us just 111. Then minus 36 times 2 squared. Then from there we can clearly see to say 44 plus 24 root of 2, it will be over 111 minus 76. This it will be equal to 44 plus, so let me just fill up with this part so that we can see clearly. Let me just rub it so that we can see clearly. Okay. Okay, so from here we can clearly see that 44 will maintain it the way it is, and 24 root of 2 will maintain it the way it is. Then when we subtract these two, it is going to give us this number, which is 35. Then from there you can write it as 44 divided by 35, then plus 24 root of 2 over 35. Then we are done with this question. Let's see the next question. Okay, so question 13, it is saying simplify this expression, giving your answer in the form of p plus q root of 5, where p and q are the rational numbers. So how do we simplify this? Let's see how we can simplify it. Okay. We have root of 75 there, minus root of 50. Okay, so this we can just simplify it first, where we are going to have this 75 we can divide it as 3 times 25, and minus there it will be just 2 times 25. Then from there you can clearly see that there we are just going to have square root of 5, it will be 5 root of 3, then minus again 5 root of 2. Okay, then from there what do we do? We say 5 over this we can multiply it now by its conjugate. by its conjugate, where we are going to have 5 root of 3 plus 5 root of 2 over 5 root of 3 plus 5 root of 2. Then from there you can say that 5 times that one, it will be 25 root of 2, root of 3. Then 5 times there, it will be again 25, then root of 2. Then besides having done that, here it's just the difference of 2 squared, where you can just multiply this party with this party, that party and that other party. So there, if you multiply this party and this party, you are going to have 25 root of 6. This 3, it will multiply with this, it will be 9 here in short. Okay, then again from there, minus, again you multiply this party and that other party, where it will just be 25 over root of 4. Then having done that, you can clearly see here, you are going to have 25 root of 3, then plus 25 again, root of 2 over. If you do your calculations there, you will find that root of 9, it is 9. And 9 times 20, root of 9, it is 3. Then 3 times 25, it will be just 75. Then minus, then the root of 4, it is 2. 2 times that one, it will be just 50. Okay? Then from there, you can clearly see that these they are not like terms. So, you will subtract them. 25, you can factorize it if you want. Then there you are going to have root of 3, then plus root of 2. Then from there, when you subtract those two digits, you are going to have 25. Okay? Then this 25, you can see that this one and this one, they will go, which you are going just to remain with the root of 3 plus the root of 2. Okay? So, let's proceed to another question. If you have any question, you can inbox me. I will give you the line which you can inbox on WhatsApp. Okay, so another question now which is saying expand and simplify the expression here without using a calculator. So how do we simplify this question? Let's proceed. Okay, so this is an expression which we have been told to expand. So how do we expand? We multiply these by each term which are here. So we write them like this. Root of 11, we multiplied it with everything that is here. So from there now, you can simply say 5, then root of 11. So as you can see, we multiply this term with this, we multiply again this term with this. Then from there now you can start your calculations. Since we are not using any calculator, we multiply root of 11 times 5, it will just give you 5 root of 11. If you multiply root of 11 times root of 11, it will just give you 11, because like root and root, they will cancel out. Then negative 5 times that one, it will give you 25. Then that one times that one, it will just give you negative 5 root of what? Of 11. So you can see here that this and this, they can go. So you can say, okay, root of 11 minus root of 11. Then if you add this, they will give you. So guys, what do you get if you subtract negative 25 and 11? What did you get? Okay, so you get 14, I guess so. Okay, then this, you know that it will just give you 0. Then there you are 14. You know that your answer here to be what? 14. Then you are done with the question. Okay guys, sorry for inconvenience. I didn't see this sign which is here. It was negative and negative. Okay, so we can just do it again. But in this one, if it is like this, it is fine. but we can just redo it for the sake of that other person, so that we solved it long. But let's just do it. We see how best we can solve it. Okay, so our question was like this. There was positive, it was just negative. Our question was like this. Yeah, may I put a positive sign here? So you do the same by multiplying root of 11, then 5, and the root of 11 there, then minus 5, there I put 5, minus root of 11, like that. Then after that you can clearly see it will be 5 root of 11. Then there, if you multiply them, it will be just 11. Then from there you multiply that, it will be just negative 25. Then if you multiply there, it will be positive 5, then the root of 11. Then from there you can clearly see that this one and this one, they are not, they can add up, which can give us 5 plus 5, this one, 5 root of 11 plus 5 root of 11. Then we subtract. If we add those, we add them and keep the sign of the bigger number, it will give us 36. Then from there you can clearly see that this, they will give us 10 root of 11, root of 11 minus 36. Okay, so from there you can just write it like this, so that it can be clear. They mean that you are done instead of that one. But if it was like that one, you can solve it the way it was. But if it is like this one, you solve it like the way we have done. So this is the correct way according to the question which is in your tutorial sheet. Okay, let's proceed to the next question. Okay, so we can now proceed to question 16. Okay, let's see how we can solve. The question is write down the values of these. Okay, so the first question, we are finding the absolute value of this. This absolute value of this is just the same as this. You are done. There is nothing there to think or what. Then we have this other question here, where we are finding the absolute value of negative 2 minus 3 over, then you have negative 3. From there you have negative 8. For this case, this is what you do. The absolute value of 2, it is just 2, or negative 2, it is 2, because in the absolute value there is no negative. Then there you have 3 like that. Then over the absolute value of negative 6, it is 6. Then minus the absolute value of negative 8, it is 8. Okay, then from there you can clearly say negative 1 there. Then there you are going to have negative 2. So the absolute value of this thing, it is the same as 1 over 2, meaning that we are done with this question. Okay, let's proceed to another question. In this case, where you have this question here, what you do, the absolute value of that number, you can just write it like this, 5 over 7. You solve it as a normal equation. Then you look for a common denominator that can where these two numbers can go without leaving any remainder. So you multiply this, that can give you 56. Then from there you know that 7 there, it is 8. 8 times 5, what do you get when you multiply 8 times 5? That is 16, 32, 40. Okay, there you have 40 minus, then there it will go 7 times that one, it is the same as 21. Okay, Then when you subtract that number and that number, it will give you 19/56. Okay, so this is what you get. All right, so feel free to register with us. Thank you very much. This is the end of our tutorial. See you next time when we meet. You are appointed by the